Nigerians, this Nnamdi Kanu matter is getting more interesting. Make una come hear wetin dis lawyer dey expose for inside dis video. Make no be like say na my mouth una take hear am. Make una lis ten and make una also share dis video. Make una spread dis video because I want make dis video reach 1 million views, because all Nigerians wey be like say dem still dey follow up with dis particular update of Nnamdi Kanu fit still dey updated, because dis lawyer expose a lot of things for inside dis video wey be like say e go shock you yourself. Just lis ten and make you also enjoy the video.
I said it in a lot. I've said it in a lot of fora that Nnamdi Kanu is not being prosecuted; he's being persecuted, and his persecution is one that is so glaring that even when you are not a lawyer, you know that this man is being persecuted, not being prosecuted. And the irony of the whole thing is that the judiciary is lending their voice to the persecution. You see, elementary question is, does a health condition need to be life-threatening before he's allowed to take medical treatment? So if maybe we are not in the last stage of cancer, you can't take chemotherapy. That's what they're saying. Until you have been diagnosed of signs of cancer, and you are told to start the chemotherapy enough so that you can stop it from spreading. And they say no, let it get to the last stage when it becomes life-threatening. You see, Justice Motosho has just two choices before him. He's a young man who ordinarily have a lot of future ahead of him. It is left for him to write his name either in gold or in infamy. Because what you do as a judge is a human being. Judge sitting over any case is a human being. And what you do in anything is, first of all, dictated by law, and also your conscience, because you are a human being. Now, somebody said, I am sick. Alex, you are not the one that is sick. Somebody complained that he's sick. Now, you now want to know whether he's sick actually. Because other people say, no, he can't be sick. Maybe because even rocks that are built by man sometimes expire. Now, somebody created by God that can slump at any minute and die told you, I am feeling somehow, I am sick. Whether it is right or wrong, let it be for him. The important thing is that if he's undergoing trial, you take him to a place where there will be enough security to ensure he takes his medical treatment and comes for his trial. Because it is somebody who is alive that takes trial. If you are not alive, do you take trial in the grave? Once you go in criminal matter, the crime goes with you. So, but what I suspect is that I think there is another hand somewhere. Remember, the Federal High Court has actually discharged Nnamdi Kanu. They went on appeal in that very discharge. The Court of Appeal ruled against the discharge and said he should face trial. They went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court agreed that the rendition from Kenya was unlawful, but nonetheless, that cannot stop whatever charge that the prosecution is bringing against Nnamdi Kanu. If you say somebody's rendition was unlawful, if the beginning, what they call in logic, the premise is faulty, the conclusion certainly has to be faulty. So that's why they are dealing with that very trial. So you find out that the man is no more being. That's why it is attracting a lot of international attention now. A lot. If you have been following what's been happening, the world has now become a global village. With the internet, the digital age, and the telephone and the internet space, you will find out that everything that happens in the US today replicates here in Nigeria. And the Nigerian government is also playing complicit. That's why I said it's persecution. Nnamdi Kanu, without going to the merits of what he is being tried for, has been charged being given with treasonable felony. Alex, we saw bandits and terrorists coming to negotiate with the federal government, fully armed in military camouflage. If you put a military cap on our legs and walk across Central Bank here and the IB sees you, they'll jump down from their vehicle, take it out from your head and say, who are you? But look at what happened in Katsina and Zamfara. They came there in full military camouflage. Now, you see soldiers taking selfie with them. So they have now become celebrities. Bandits I'm talking about. And they will give federal government condition. Now, the other man who said, the condition of my people is so poor, and it is like you allow us to belong or you allow us to be out. So they now clamped him in detention for saying what he feels is his right to, air his opinion and associate with whomever he likes. But that's without prejudice to the trial. Whatever shenanigan they want to go, what I said is what I maintained. Omotosho, being a young man, has two choices. Either to write his name in the dictionary of infamy or cast his name in gold. Because I see no reason why he should order for Nigerian Medical Association to go and inspect the health condition of Nnamdi Kanu and then accept a medical report from the prosecution. It is wrong in law. If you have made an order to an organization, that organization will come, get into the witness box, tender the document you ordered, and serve it on all the parties, including the prosecution. Because why he ordered Nigerian Medical Association Board? Because he wanted a neutral person. Now, why is he now accepting the medical report from the person prosecuting Nnamdi Kanu? Don't you see where I tend to agree with him legally? Because as a lawyer, you should know that when there's something we call document emanating from proper custody. So how did the prosecutor get across? This is an order of court. Somebody says, my client is sick. The other person, no, he's not sick. They start arguing over it. Court now said, okay, no problem. We will know whether he's sick or not. The only authorized body in Nigeria is the Nigerian Medical Association. I ordered the Nigerian Medical Association, Abuja branch, for instance, to go and check the health record of Nnamdi Kanu and report back to me. So maybe they have gone to check based on the court order. Now brought their report. Why should they now give the report to the prosecutor, who is now prosecuting Nnamdi? And that lawyer, Jimako, is arguing that they don't even know where they cooked the report from, that it couldn't have come from Nigerian Medical Association. So that is why I said the judge knows what he's doing. Ordinarily, he shouldn't have accepted the thing from the prosecution. He couldn't also accept it from our lawyer, Jimako. He should accept it from the people he had directed. That's the Nigerian Medical Association. They have representatives everywhere. They can send one person, go and tender this document which you prepared, serve it on all the parties. And serve it enough so that if you now have to challenge it anywhere, we challenge it or make comparison. So, but they didn't do it that way. That's why I say the man is now being persecuted and the judiciary is getting complicit gradually. Because judges must have to stand in their ground. They must be dominant to notice their court. They are in control of that court. They are the Lord of, that's why they are called my Lord. Because they have the power of life and death.
So, there's supposed to be a protest spearheaded by Moyele Sowore and a few other people for the 28th of October in Abuja, but we are hearing that there's been a court injunction asking them not to protest around Abuja.
Well,
expected, isn't it?
Well, you see, the issue is that, like I said, gradually
they don't want IPOB close to the capital.
No, the issue is that Nigerian judiciary is actually getting complicit in a lot of the criminal acts of this very regime. You see, one of the greatest problems on earth is to defend an APC government, especially at the federal government level. Defending Buhari made Lai Mohammed one of the greatest sinners of Nigeria. And immediately Buhari left office, the man disappeared. Have you ever heard of Lai Mohammed again since Buhari left office? He never doesn't come to anything again because he even confessed that his grandchildren keep asking, Granddad, are you a liar? Because people tell us that our granddad is a liar. Because the man now says one thing and that thing is happening. And that is exactly what's happening with this Tinubu regime. But my anger is that they are dragging institutions of state into their infamy. Institutions of state should be neutral. The judiciary is an arm of government. It doesn't work on that Tinubu. It's not the legal unit of the Alfasoro. So you must have to stand their ground. How can you tell people not to aid their views by peaceful protest. It's not done. There are orders you make. You know that the order you make, you might also make it in vain. Because even the ones that were given to the federal government, they have not obeyed it. Whoever must come to equity must come with clean hands. The first order the very Court of Appeal made discharging Nnamdi, did they obey that? Because once court discharges you, and they keep you 1 second after that discharge, you can claim damages. But they still kept Nnamdi, said they are going on appeal. They never filed even notice of appeal. They kept him for days before they filed notice of appeal and then perfected the appeal and went. So you now think they want people to obey the order not to protest. And remember Tinubu, who is at the helm of the government now, is a product of protest. Did you forget 2012 Occupy Nigeria? He led it, sponsored it, and made sure that they shut down Lagos.
A lot of people believe that that particular protest was one of the things that destabilized Jonathan's stay as the president.
Thank you for watching that video. So guys, before you leave, look at the top here, do well to follow the page and also put on notification so that whenever we upload any video in this great platform, you will be the first to see it. And please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and drop your opinion at the comment section. What do you think about this video? See guys, I'll see you guys some other time.